Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Prof. Clem. I am Ariel Cabug, and I will be discussing about media intrusion theory and information innovation diffusion theory. You can find it on pages 273 to 279. So let's start with media intrusion theory. First, what is the media intrusion theory? So according to the book, it is the idea that the media have intruded into and taken over politics to the degree that politics have become subverted. Basically, the media is being manipulated by politics. Media intrusion theory suggests that the political system operates best when a responsible elite mediates between the public and elected leaders. This elite, with a grassroots base, works through social organizations and political parties. However, there is growing evidence of this system breaking down, raising concerns among researchers. The decline in social capital, a key factor in the development of leaders, is being attributed to media intrusion. As people stay home to consume content, and the rise of television is directly paralleling this decline. When we say social capital, it is the networks of relationships among people who live and work in a particular society, enabling that society to function effectively. So, when social capital declines, it also leads politicians to rely on political consultants for media appeal. Also, it impacts political parties which function as grand coalitions of social interest groups. As social capital erodes, grassroots party activity declines, leading to a drop in political affiliation and voting, coincidentally with television becoming dominant. Media intrusion theorists believe that political reports are too personalized, dramatized, and fragmented, focusing on big plays and life and death struggles. They believe that these reports do not help citizens develop useful understanding of politics, encouraging them to become political spectators and passive observers. Journalists believe that they have little control over elections and are being disrupted by political consultants. As political consultants' influence grows, manipulation of the media by politicians has increased because they use specific production practices and anticipated events to obtain favorable news coverage for their candidates. In 1989, Robert Entman suggests that a solution to campaign corruption requires politicians, journalists, and the public to change their behavior. He suggests that politicians should stop using manipulative strategies. Journalists should focus on issues, and the public should give serious attention to issues. However, these solutions are often implemented as politicians and journalists are reluctant to change their behavior for immediate purposes. For example, in the 2012 elections, campaign spending reached a record of $9.8 billion, with television stations profiting from advertising and journalists frustrated by political consultants' manipulations. So basically, they didn't apply or accomplish what Robert Entman suggested. So, to sum it up, the strength of media intrusion theory, it discusses media's potential to disrupt social institutions, critically analyzes news media operations during elections, and explains political parties' loss of control over primaries. And the weakness of this theory, it explains that the operation of news media is not empirically proven. Its social role is overly pessimistic. Media intrusion into politics is excessive, and political parties should dominate politics. For now, let's move on to information, innovation, diffusion theory. So, what is this theory all about? Information, innovation, diffusion theory explains how innovations are introduced and adopted by various communities. Simple as that. Everett Rogers developed diffusion theory in 1962, combining information flow research with studies on personal influence in anthropology, sociology, and rural agriculture. So, this successful integration led to the name information diffusion theory and innovation diffusion theory. Rogers' work demonstrates the power of meta analysis in developing a useful middle range theory. It identifies and integrates previous research findings to create new and more macroscopic theories. To understand what is meta analysis, it identifies important consistencies in previous research findings on a specific issue and systematically integrates them into a fuller understanding. Rogers' data shows that new technological innovations pass through stages before widespread adoption. These stages include mass media awareness, early adoption by a small group, learning from early adopters, encouraging followers, and late adoption by laggards. When we say early adopters, they are the people who adopt an innovation early even before receiving significant amounts of information. Information innovation diffusion theory integrates extensive empirical research guiding interpretation. However, it has limitations as it is a source dominated theory focusing on the communication process from the elite's perspective. Diffusion theory improves on information flow theory by offering strategies for overcoming barriers to diffusion. The information innovation diffusion theory focuses on mass media's role in creating awareness of new innovations, but also emphasizes the importance of early adopters, opinion leaders, and change agents. They are important because they each have a role for innovation. Early adopters are well informed and cautious users as they are advanced on information. Opinion leaders obtain more media coverage because they are educated on a certain issue, and change agents are highly informed and they assist in making changes. Media can also serve as a basis for group discussions led by change agents. So, this theory was a significant advancement in effect trend theories, combining empirical generalizations into a coherent perspective. However, it had limitations, such as facilitating the adoption of innovations that were not well understood or desired by adopters. To conclude, information innovation diffusion theory integrates extensive empirical data into a useful theory, offers practical guidance for information campaigns in the US and abroad, and successfully promotes the adoption of innovative solutions. However, this theory is linear, source dominated, underestimates media power, particularly contemporary media, and encourages adoption by groups that don't understand or want the innovation. So that's all for my presentation. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, sir. And I hope you learned something from me. Bye.